Hi, everybody. Hope you all are doing fine, guys. I'm back with another RC, that is session 2 of the season 2. So, all those of you who are preparing for CAT 2026 need to watch these episodes because these are going to help you lay a very firm foundation. My first RC of this season was on the tragedy of the commons. So, if you have missed it, you're requested to go back and check. You'll find it on the same channel where you are right now. आज क्या है मेरे पास? I've got another RC that is on Malthusian theory. So those of you who haven't heard of it, just hold your horses. I'm going to take you over to that in a moment from now. First things first, handle your RC smartly. So these are the Gyan points that are there in every session. You have to follow these as a rule if you're following me. So you have to understand the main idea. What is the main idea of the passage? The crux, the essence, the point that the author is trying to drive home. कुछ तो बताना चाह रहा है. The hero may be Malthusian theory, or the hero may be the tragedy of the commons, but what is the angle connected with that? So then you have to map the passage. Means how are the paragraphs connected with one another? First para mein kya hai, second mein what is he saying, third mein what is he saying, as are types. Locate the important zones. There are various zones in the passage around which questions can be set. So there is no rule book that I can give you, oh, these are the zones, these are the important zones. You will have to discover those zones by sitting with me in these sessions. Okay. Pin the types of questions. That's something very important. I mean, when you go over to the questions, the 4 questions, you have to just glance at them and understand in a jiffy, like what the question is asking you and how you'll connect that question with the passage. All right. Plus, हर एक का अलग अलग technique होता है question type का. So we'll be discussing all those things. Elimination techniques last but not the least. So once you are done checking the question and connecting with the passage, you come to your options. How will you eliminate? वहाँ पे नहीं हुआ, तो you will get stuck. Right? Okay. So the topic today is Malthusian theory. Genre, economics, social science. Now, you should always remember this: there is no distinct border between disciplines. There can be overlaps. So यहाँ पे ये economics में भी है, and it talks about society, the behavior of people, the behavior of your population as a whole. So social science में भी जाता है. Level of difficulty is definitely going to be easy. At least the first 15-20 sessions ऐसा इसमें ना series में, these are going to be easy and then easy to moderate level, just so that you can lay a firm foundation. All right. अच्छा, तो Malthusian theory है क्या? Now, Malthusian theory, as the name suggests, somebody called Malthus या Malthusian जो भी थे, he came up with this theory. Malthus ही होंगे. So he came up with this theory, and this theory says that population of a particular place grows at, like, at a very fast rate. There is geometric progression. Geometric progression क्या होता है? Factors multiply. So अभी अगर 2 है, then you will multiply it by 2, तो you get 4. 4 को multiply by 2, you get 8. 8 को multiply by 2, you get 16. ऐसे तो geometric progression में. So population grows very fast, according to this economist. Okay. And he said the factors of production, which are limited, or the resources that are limited, they grow at arithmetic progression. Means they don't catch up with the population. So obviously the gap increases. So if population keeps increasing, there is population explosion, and then the population is not able to feed on the existing resources because the resources are not able to catch up. So what happens? There is scarcity of food, famine, a lot of crisis will come. That is what he said. Okay, but the thing is, over the years, people came up, like new scientists, new economists came up, and they refuted this theory. They said, you are saying the population is growing, the population will grow at a very fast speed, right? But then if population is growing, we are getting more manpower. If we are getting more manpower, there will be more technological advancement. If there is technological advancement, there will be a very big increase in the production of food. So when you say that food production is not going to catch up, there is definitely a flaw. तो ऐसे उसके critics भी आए. ठीक है? अब you have to remember this, that our passage can focus completely on Malthusian theory and tell us the pros, cons, this, that. गिव सम एग्जांपल्स, ऐसा हो सकता है. और इट कैन टॉक अबाउट मैल्थुसियन थियरी एंड देन सम क्रिटिक्स, क्या बोलते थे, maybe some other people coming up with their theories and those examples are given in the passage. तो कुछ भी हो सकता है उस टॉपिक से कनेक्टेड. दैट विल बी द मेन आइडिया, राइट. सो विदाउट फर्दर अडू देखते हैं पैसेज कह क्या रहा है. द फर्स्ट स्टेप, टेक अ लुक एट द पैसेज, एक ग्लांस. दो चार पांच पांच पैराग्राफ्स है. सो अभी बिगिनिंग में तो मैं आपको इसी तरह के दूंगी, लाइक पैटर्न पैटर्न एक दिखेगा आपको, 4 to 5 पैराग्राफ्स, लाइक फ्लो विल बी लाइक नीट, ऐसा. बाद में जाकर के इस लेवल को हम अप करेंगे, ठीक है. सो अभी वन ग्लांस टेल्स मी दैट दिस इज अ वेरी नाइस डुएबल पैसेज, डजंट लुक वेरी डेंस बिकॉज इट टॉक्स अबाउट एग्रीकल्चर एंड स्केर्सिटी, फैमिन, ये सब टॉपिक्स तो हम समझ सकते हैं. दीज वर्ड्स आर फेमिलियर. देन वी कैन सी ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन, थोड़ी सी रीडिंग आज कर लेना ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन पे. Okay, so one look tells me, okay, so he is talking about the Malthusian theory, but connecting it with a lot of things. Demographic transition and, yeah, Malthusian assumption, okay. Environmental constraints, okay. But in every para, I don't see Malthusian theory mentioned like specifically. Here it's given. But then the first line or the second line of every para should have that word. Then we understand that that's the hero. So here I get this feeling that he has started the passage with something to do with Malthusian and then he moves on to like other connections. क्या है अभी नहीं पता. चलिए देखते हैं questions क्या कह रहे हैं. All of the following statements about the historical trajectory of population and resources are false, except false, false, false. You're looking for one true. हाँ. Okay. So all are false except one. We are going to look for the true one, right? Okay. Next, all of the following can be inferred from the passage except. So inferred, that means true, right? True, 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 and one false. This is what we need. Now, false, 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 true, 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 false. When you get such questions, this type is always better than the other one. Why? Because here you're looking for 3 options with traps. The work becomes easier. अभी बताऊंगी कैसे. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. The author would agree with all of the following propositions except. So he would agree, agree, disagree. Right? ये हो गया. Then what is the main idea of the passage? Oh, beautiful question. Right from the beginning, just learn how to take out the main idea of every passage, whether you're doing your daily reading or you're solving an RC passage. And I'm telling you, this will pay off because CAT these days has started giving 2 to 3 main idea questions in every sitting. दो तो रहते ही हैं किसी भी तरह से, ठीक है. तो ये मैं आपको ज्यादा वो बोल रही हूँ इसलिए कि परसुएड करने के लिए कि भाई मेन आइडिया सीख लो. डेफिनेटली हेल्प करता है. इवन इफ यू पिक 2025 and 2024, you will see main idea questions were there. Main idea can be in the form of sentences, the way I have given you in this, or it can be in the form of words, ऐसे A, B, C, D. Which of the following sets best encapsulates the essence of the passage? ठीक है, ये हमने देख लिया. सो ट्रू फॉल्स है, मेन आइडिया है. ओके, लेट्स गो बैक एंड सी व्हाट द पैसेज सेज. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ रीडिंग, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड रीडिंग जिसको मैं बोलती हूँ. In the 18th century, Thomas Malthus advanced a stark warning. While population tends to grow geometrically, geometric progression जो मैंने बोला आपको, food production increases only arithmetically. Even if you're not able to understand geometrically and arithmetically there, only तो दिख रहा है ना. That means food production is less. Okay, population is more. इतना only से तो we can understand. From this imbalance he referred, we understand that there is some imbalance. He inferred an inescapable future of scarcity, famine, and social unrest. He says this is going to be there. Inescapable, inevitable. For Malthus, any temporary improvement in living standards would simply encourage higher birth rates, pushing societies back towards subsistence. Poverty in this way was less a product of institutions or this than a natural consequence of demographic pressure on finite resources. So, less wala, Do not pay attention to this much. You go to this. It was more a natural consequence of demographic pressure. Demography is population on finite resources, limited resources. We understand this much? After the first para, pause. Hmm. Try to sum it up. Bola kya hai isne? The author is bringing in Robert Malthus's theory and he says this is what he said. For Malthus, okay, improvement in this, अगर आप improve कर रहे हैं, temporary improvement in this would simply encourage more birth rates, more population increase, okay, pushing society's subsistence, population increase, limited resources, ये हो गया poverty, okay, so poverty है countries में, but it's not because of institutions or policy, it's because of demographic pressure on finite resources. पूरा clear है एकदम? Okay, sometimes it so happens that you cannot understand the first para very clearly. That's okay. Try to read these two lines, the last two lines, because more often than not, the main idea is there. यहाँ होगा main idea या यहाँ होगा. Sometimes it slips down to this portion. Okay, so let's go down and see what the second para says now. Yet the subsequent 2 centuries unfolded in ways that complicated this prediction. Oh, so okay, the author is not going to focus on and sit with this theory. He moves on and he says many people contradicted this. So the main idea of this passage is how Malthusian theory was criticized, or it was kind of shown inefficient, incomplete. Okay, ऐसा है अपना main idea. Global population multiplied several times over, but so did agricultural output. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of the paragraph because I know that this para is focusing on how this was wrong. So he said food won't be able to catch up. This para must be showing how food caught up. You get it? Okay, but so did agricultural output and at a faster pace. Then I do vertical reading. Vertical reading is what? 19th, 20th centuries, mechanization, green revolution. Okay, green revolution external reading से पता रहेगा कि हाँ भाई food उसमें increase हुआ था. Asia, Latin America, okay, famines rather than being trapped by limits, societies expanded. This line is connecting with the first line, right? That food caught up, food production. So, Mr. Malthus, you were wrong. हो गया? चलिए, next. Equally significant was the demographic transition observed across much of the world. Demographic changes. So equally significant means our author is trying to continue with that point that Malthusian theory was incomplete, or there was some contention to it. As countries industrialized and urbanized, you should know the meaning of industrialized and urbanized as a CAT aspirant. Birth rates tended to decline rather than explode. People started getting more and more urbanized. They realized that having 6 to 7 children was stupid. So birth rates tended to decline rather than explode because of industrialization and urbanization. Correct? Rising incomes expanded education, especially for women. Now, from here, I'm going to skim because this para is focusing on this how demographic transition happened because of these two things. And then he says, birth rate declined, especially for women, okay, rising incomes, all right, then children, okay, investments. In many advanced economies, fertility rates have fallen. हाँ तो वो इसी को support कर रहा है ना. Birth rates tended to decline. Replacement levels producing concerns, okay, about aging populations rather than runaway growth. So population growth के पीछे मत भागो. ज़्यादा बड़ी चिंता थी aging populations. Okay, this pattern runs counter to this, that prosperity automatically fuels unchecked reproduction. So this para also contends Malthusian theory. The second para also did that, right? The second para focused on how food caught up, and he gave examples of agricultural revolution. In this, he talks about how demographic transition led to this change. तो इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन अर्बनाइजेशन की वजह से ये सारी चीजें हुई एंड सो Malthusian assumption that this leads to reproduction and population growth was wrong. Food scarcity itself has also proven to be as much a question of distribution and access as of absolute supply. Food scarcity, कमी जो है खाने की, proven to be a question of has proven to be a question of distribution and access as of production. Means if there is a shortage of food, why are you saying that it's there only because of less production? You can also think of it this way. I mean, and why are you saying that food is not able to catch up because population is exploding? Because there's a gap. Why can't you think of it this way, that population is growing fine, but then and food is also, like, food is being produced, but then the thing is there is a gap because of supply. I mean, supply in the sense, yeah, distribution and access. Maybe the poor people, the masses, are not able to get access to this food supply that is there in the country. Okay, so supply is there. According to Malthusian, supply is limited. Population growth is more. But this para says supply is there. The population is growing fine, but then in between there is some other reason. That is access and distribution of food. Then he is going to explain this in this para. Modern families, families कह रही हूँ, famines have occurred not because okay conflict, okay ये देख रहा हो, this is supporting this point, distribution or access hampered है. So because of conflict, political exclusion, some people, some groups are excluded because of the political thing, market failures, तो ये आपका distribution channels disrupt हो गया, prevented certain groups from obtaining. And then he gives the example of Amartya Sen. I'm just looking at these important words. Famously showed, okay नहीं पढ़ना मुझे अभी Amartya Sen का. If there's a question on Amartya Sen's point, I'll come back. Such findings suggest that institutions play a decisive role in mediating. Institutions, governance, this is there in almost every other passage. Government is responsible. Okay? So institutions and governance play a decisive role in mediating the relationship. Last para. None of this implies that resources are boundless or that environmental constraints are irrelevant. The author is saying in the end, I have given you these paragraphs, my dear readers, but I'm not saying that resources are boundless. I know that resources have to be exploited in a wise way. Okay? And he says environmental constraints are also there. I'm not denying that. Soil degradation, water stress, ye genuine challenges. These are examples of this. Correct? However, he sticks to his point. The historical record indicates that human societies respond to pressure not only by consuming more, but also by reorganizing production, altering behavior, developing new technologies. Okay, population growth has often coincided with rising productivity per person rather than universal impoverishment. So he says population growth is there, and it has coincided with rising productivity per person. हर इंसान का जो productivity level है, and that is rising rather than universal impoverishment. You cannot generalize and say that population is growing and food is not catching up, so there is general impoverishment and it will lead to famines and other crises. This is what he says. So it's a very simple, like easy to understand passage with a nice neat flow suitable for the easy and moderate level. इसमें आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि हाँ, he starts with Malthusian, then he brings in the second paragraph to show no, Malthus was wrong. Then he brings in the third paragraph and talks about demographic transition. Fourth paragraph, he brings in about distribution and access, and then he says something about Amartya Sen. Just keep that in mind. And here he talks about it कि हाँ मैं मानता हूँ ये भी है, but then it's not as if this is the only reason. Done. So the tone of the author is analytical. After finishing my passage, I would ask myself, is he praising somebody a lot? No, so it's not positive. Is he criticizing somebody a lot? No, so it's not negative. He's being analytical. Malthus gave a theory, okay, but that was not complete in all respects. There were some loopholes. Then he brings in 2-3 paragraphs to support his point. He gives some examples, and in the end, he talks about both the things and strikes a balance. है ना? So analytical tone होगा, and analytical because he's analyzing Malthusian theory. Okay, ये हो गया. From the questions, I would want to start with this main idea of the passage. Now, main idea of the passage may, if I'm the question setter, I'll give you one trap that talks only about Malthusian theory and not how others contend. That will be a trap because that is not the main idea. Main idea is how there is some loophole. ठीक है, चलिए देखते हैं इसमें. सो मैल्थुसियन कंसर्न्स, फ्रेमवर्क, ओके, मैल्थुसियन पर्सपेक्टिव, डिबेट्स, ओके. Malthusian concerns about population pressure were borne out in the long run despite temporary gains in food production. So, what is the first one saying? Malthusian concerns about population pressure were borne out. They were evident in the long run, okay, despite temporary gains. So, temporarily, there were gains in food production, food caught up, but in the long run, this theory actually was right. Is the author saying that in the end? Like, is he totally for Malthusian? Not exactly. He's just being analytical. So I would eliminate this. Right. The Malthusian framework underestimated how technological change and demographic shifts could reshape the link between population and subsistence. There is one para that talks about this, another para that talks about this, right? So, underestimated means there was some loophole in this, okay? Something that it did not consider. So, I like this, I'll keep it. A revised Malthusian perspective is required to explain present day regional inequalities in food access. Food access is given in one para, but regional inequalities in food access, is that the main idea? A revised perspective to explain only this. There are 2-3 paragraphs talking about different things. So, why only regional inequalities in food access? This is connecting only with the second para, and a revised one is required. He doesn't say in the end that we need a revised one as such. He says, okay, thaus kavo, but these are the points on which we can argue, we can debate. So this is eliminated. Okay, then debates around Malthusian limits continue to influence environmental discussions in modern economies. I'm left with B and D. This should be your elimination. Now, between these, sometimes it so happens that one option is not wrong as such. But then the thing is, the one that's the answer has better words. अभी इन दोनों में जैसे आप देखेंगे debates around Malthusian limits. That is what the passage is saying. There are some points. Okay, continue to influence environmental discussions. But do they continue to influence environmental discussions as such? Okay. Here, historical record indicates human societies respond to this. Not exactly. Okay. Continue to influence environmental discussions in modern economies. The debates are still there. This is like, just focusing on the debates. And it's not telling us why the Malthusian theory lacked, how it lacked in something. B is much better. It tells us the areas underestimated. It lacked in something where it did not consider the technological changes and the demographic shifts and how these could reshape the link, right? So this one is better and this should be your answer. Now I would want to take up this because इसमें false है. Makes my work easier. All of the following about the historical trajectory of population and resources, right? Let's check the options first. तो क्या कह रहा है इसमें? Increases in population were generally matched by proportional increases in per capita deprivation. Remember, we are looking for false, pre-false. Increases in population were generally matched by proportional increases in per capita, something that you were deprived of, less. Advances in agricultural methods repeatedly altered the perceived limits of food production. Episodes of famine mainly occurred in regions where overall food output had collapsed. Industrialization tended to intensify the link between prosperity and higher fertility. How will we handle this question? This looks pretty scattered across the passage. So the best way to handle this is to take an option and verify. First step, read the options and try to eliminate at least one. Okay, अभी आप देखो ठंडे दिमाग से क्वेश्चन पे वापस जाओ, देखो ये क्या कह रहा है. हिस्टोरिकल ट्रैजेक्टरी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन एंड रिसोर्सेज, ये तो पूरे पैसेज से कनेक्टेड है. दिस इज नॉट कनेक्टेड विद लाइक एज सच एनी पर्टिकुलर जोन. हिस्टोरिकल पाथ ऑफ पॉपुलेशन एंड रिसोर्सेज अगर हम देखें तो अब यहाँ पे ठंडे दिमाग से अगर हम देखते हैं तो इंक्रीजेस इन पॉपुलेशन जनरली मैच्ड. पॉपुलेशन बढ़ा, प्रोपोर्शनल इंक्रीजेस इन पर कैपिटा डेप्रिवेशन. तो per capita, एक एक इंसान को खाने को कम मिला, increases in population. Okay, tell me one thing, historical trajectory of population and resources. Okay, historical trajectory of population and resources. If, I mean, our Malthus said that population increased and food did not increase to catch up, right? Food did not increase as much, so there was this gap. If you say here that increases in population were generally matched by proportional increases in per capita deprivation, it's like giving you exactly black and white formula type. Ye hua, population increased, and then this also kind of, the deprivation increased, proportional increases. Ye. But the passage says that there are various factors that go into the picture, the demographic thing, the technological thing, because of which it's very difficult to draw a line and say that if population goes up, this does not catch up or something, right? So this says matched by proportional increases. Since this comes across as very black and white thing, I don't like it, and I'm going to mark it with a red flag. Red flag बोले तो you can just put a cross. स्क्रीन पे आप नहीं कर सकते हैं टेस्ट में, ये प्रैक्टिस के लिए है अभी. एडवांसेस इन एग्रीकल्चरल मेथड्स, ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन कुछ का है, देख सकते हैं. रिपीटेडली ऑल्टर्ड द परसीव्ड लिमिट्स ऑफ फूड प्रोडक्शन. यू कैन क्विकली गो एंड चेक एडवांसेस इन एग्रीकल्चरल मेथड्स हुए थे या नहीं हुए थे. गो हियर, ठीक है. So this you should remember which paragraph connects with this. So yeah, देखो, global population multiplied several times over, but so did agricultural output, and at a faster pace. The agricultural revolutions of this introduced mechanization, this. Green revolution transformed food production in parts of this, allowing countries once haunted by this. Rather than being trapped by fixed limits, societies repeatedly expanded. You see, so this is opposite of what is given here. Sorry, this is similar to what is given here. Advances in agricultural methods, हमने देखे इतने सारे methods, repeatedly altered the limits, similar to what is there. So this I like, I'll keep it. Episodes of famine mainly occurred in regions where overall food output had collapsed. You can go and check famine wala part. Okay, industrialization tended to intensify the link between prosperity and higher fertility. I'm just going to pick the word fertility and go back and check fertility and industrialization. ठीक है, link between prosperity and higher fertility. I'll take you back. It's given here. इतना तो याद रखना पड़ेगा आपको कि कौन सा कहां पर है. Equally significant was the demographic transition. As countries industrialized, right, birth rates declined, and then here somewhere he had mentioned fertility, I remember here. Okay, so I'm going to read it. Rising incomes expanded education, especially for women. Access to this, children increasingly became economic investments, okay, rather than labor assets, and smaller families became compatible with higher living standards. In many advanced economies today, fertility rates have fallen below replacement levels, producing concerns about aging populations. So fertility rates have fallen, industrialization and all that led to declining birth rates, itna diya hai. I go back to this now. Industrialization tended to intensify the link between prosperity and higher fertility. Malthusian said what? यहाँ पे एक sentence है ये. This pattern runs counter to the Malthusian assumption that prosperity automatically leads to reproduction. Right? यहाँ ये बोला है industrialization tended to intensify the link. No, this went against that link. Malthusian ने बोला कि there is a link between prosperity and higher fertility. Industrialization showed you a different pattern. So this is false. Eliminated. चलो ये दोनों eliminate हुए थे. I like this so far. We are going to check C. Episodes of famine mainly occurred in regions where overall food output had collapsed. Just take famine and go back. Okay, so food जहाँ पे collapse हुआ था, did it happen only there, mainly like, okay, yeah, food scarcity, access, okay, modern famines have often occurred not because of this, but because conflict, this, certain groups from obtaining it, right? And functioning markets can avert famine even in poor societies. Such findings suggest that institutions, okay, हो गया, We go back to this. Episodes of famine mainly occurred in regions where overall food output had collapsed. No. He says clearly there were some other factors. Food distribution, food supply, food access and distribution because of political and whatever reasons. So this, where overall food output, no, this is eliminated because this is false. So this is my answer. Okay, hope the explanations are clear. But in this question, I would like to give you a Gyan point in order to pick up speed. When I see 3F and 1T, in true false questions, it's not necessary to do process of elimination ekdam religiously. Like if I'm looking for my, if I'm reading my options and checking, matching with the passage and all, if I come across my true thing, I'll mark that and I'll move on. अभी जैसे a faster way would be what historical trajectory पहले तो ठंडे दिमाग से सोचो कि हाँ भाई ये ना this is not connected with any para as such, this is connected with the overall thing, and then you start looking at the options. तो यहाँ जैसे मैंने दिखाया ना famine और ये fertility, these could have been verified very fast. तो मैं इसको चेक करती, इसको पहले वेरीफाई करती, इसको वेरीफाई करती, ठीक है. पर कैपिटा डेप्रीवेशन वाला कहां मिलेगा देखना होगा, ऐसा टाइप्स. एडवांसेस इन दिस रिपीटेडली ऑल्टर्ड द परसीव्ड लिमिट्स. आई कुड सी दिस वेरी इजीली इन द लास्ट लाइन ऑफ द सेकंड पैराग्राफ. So if I go there and if I am able to catch this, क्योंकि एग्रीकल्चरल मेथड्स इसको भी आप सबसे पहले वेरीफाई कर सकते थे. इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग टू famine and this, एग्रीकल्चरल मेथड्स मैंने देखा, मुझे मिल गया आंसर, ओके ट्रू है, गो अहेड विद इट, मार्क इट ट्रू एंड देन मूव ऑन. ठीक है. सो याद रखना इस चीज को, ट्रू फॉल्स वाले में इट्स नॉट कंपल्सरी टू डू elimination. Hope this is clear. So B should be your answer. Then we are left with these two questions, true 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 F और ये agree agree वाला. Now after doing these two questions, I'm feeling more confident because we have gathered a little more information from here and there. So all of the following can be inferred except patterns of family size are shaped by social and economic transformations. Family size, okay. Social and economic transformations, family size, social and economic transformations तो दिया ही है कहीं ये. Demographic transitions, countries industrialized, okay. So this can be true. अभी रखते हैं इसको. Technological change influence the relationship between demographic growth and subsistence. This is what the passage has been saying and saying and saying. So this is true. Correct. Influence the relationship between this and this. Malthusian की यही theory थी, उसके against इसने बोला technological change ने. Political and institutional arrangements affect whether food shortages turn into famine. Second paragraph. Very clearly we read it just now. So this is true. I'm left with A and D. See, now the sequence also matters. If you start solving your questions and you start with this one, तो इसमें आपको ढूंढने में टाइम लगेगा. मेन आइडिया किया आपने, FFF वाला किया, by then we have gathered a lot of information, so this becomes easy. अब D क्या कह रहा है? Population growth and food availability moved independently of each other across history. Independently. Has the author said in the end that these are independent? I mean, none of this implies that resources are boundless or environmental constraints are irrelevant. Author is saying, मैं तो कह रहा हूं कि they are connected. Still, there was another angle, right? So, historical record indicates the human societies respond to pressure not only by consuming more, but also by reorganizing this, altering behavior, developing new technologies. ये इसमें सारा कुछ दिया है end में. But he has not said that population growth and food availability, जो Malthusian के दो ends थे, and Malthusian theory showed this relationship. The author has not gone ahead and contended and said that they were independent. He just says that there were other factors as well in the picture, right? Demographic tha, technological tha. So they moved independently of each other. This is generally given as a trap. ठीक है? So ये तो false हो गया. So sorry. हाँ, फॉल्स ही तो हम ढूंढ रहे हैं. सो दिस इज फॉल्स एंड बाकी तीन आपके. अब चूंकि वी नो दैट दिस इज डेफिनेटली फॉल्स, ऑप्शन ए में आपको टाइम बर्बाद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. करेक्ट. सो डी इज योर आंसर. फॉल्स ही ढूंढ रहे थे, राइट. हाँ, ओके. चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. नाउ द ऑथर वुड अग्री विथ ऑल ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्रोपोजिशंस एक्सेप्ट. So agree is what? ट्रू एंड ये फॉल्स. ठीक है. नाउ, concerns about resource stress remain relevant despite past productivity gains. Resource stress, they remain relevant. Past productivity gains, okay, ये हुआ है gain. Resource stress, he says na in the end, always author का agree disagree में ना, first you need to check the last para. So he says, I'm not saying resources are boundless. That means he agrees with this, that there is resource stress. This is true. I mean, he'll agree. Rising living standards have, in several contexts, coincided with declining fertility. Rising living standards, okay, declining fertility. Malthusian ने क्या बोला था? Prosperity leads to increase in production and fertility and all. The third paragraph clearly says, clearly shows something against it. So rising living standards, in some contexts, several contexts, coincided with this declining fertility. This should be true. अभी हम ऐसे ही मार्क करते जा रहे हैं, देखते हैं डी तक. Scarcity outcomes depend partly on how societies organize distribution and access. This is the second para, right? Second para hi tha, right? Distribution and access. No, third one. Fourth para. Okay, so this should be true. Then, improvements in output have removed the need to consider environmental limits. Do you see this? Remove the need. In the last paragraph, he says here, I'm not saying that environmental constraints should not be considered. I'm not saying that these are not there. I'm not saying that these are irrelevant. So how can you say that, there is no need to consider this? So this is false. He would not agree with this. So I hope you got the Gyan point here. Like, dekho, this sentence, D, is from the last para, right? This is from the last para, right? बाकी दोनों दूसरे उससे निकले. So the Gyan point here is, agree disagree में first check the last para, because the author is going to sum up his points over there. Got it? So we are done with this also. आपका answer इसमें है D. So we are done with all. B, D, D, and then B. Cool. That brings me to the end of this passage and the session. Keep rocking, keep learning. I'm going to see you again in the next episode of this series. Stay with me and keep learning, guys. Thank you so much.